right, so now we're going on to the fifth technique of Owaza Ju Pon, which in many lineages of Aikido is called Irimi Nage, but is perhaps more recognizable to most of the Aikido world as a form of Irimi Nage, entering throw. The basic technique involves picking up the back leg, and now as he's coming in on us, we're going to rotate around to the outside. All the times up till now, we've been rotating to the inside of his body or towards his center line from our back leg, coming in to some form of activity here. Now it's the same basic turning function, but it's coming on the outside foot. And as you come to the outside foot, the hands just rise and fall, just rising up and falling down. There's really no big power in them, and in fact, if you try to get strong with the hands, you'll cause more problems for yourself. The rising and falling action is just up, down. The down action is just the arms falling. And so as you descend into this position of being draped just outside of his neck and head and draped on top of this arm, you come into a long drawing control and then a nice reversal, just like this. It's very light touch actually in the hands. The harder you try to do this with your hands, the more you wind up with a form much more like is popular in some styles where you have a bang, a striking form of power. But if you develop a light touch with this on the turning action of control, it's kind of light. Everything's just sort of drifting around in front of you with a little light touch. And he can tell you there's not a whole lot of pressure. What's breaking him down is this arm dropping. This hand just descending on behind his head is just a light moment of control that once he's already down, I'm just preventing him from rising up when he feels like. When I choose for him to rise up, I'll relax this arm and then reverse. And you have the nice position of control. The more elongated and the more the bodies are separating, the better you do for this technique. And so sometimes they can't even regain posture at all. Sometimes you have tighter forms of it because in each case you can always take the rotations and shrink them down. So this would be a possible application as well. Right here. We'll do it from the other side. Here, all right? But functionally, the activity you're looking for in your Owaza Ju Pon for principle is an elongated turning action from the back leg, changing off, and the elongation as the centers separate. The activity of the hand control, very simple. From the moment that you've draped around him, it's as if your arms form a large wheel. And this hand is going to just come and replace that hand as the control mechanism. So once we've draped over the top, the arms have dropped, this becomes the controlling mechanism for his posture not rising up so easily. As we relax and turn, this becomes the new mechanism. And really, rather than hitting or pushing through him, it's really as if his body just falls out from underneath it. And so there's very light, if any, activity of pressure that you should feel on the throwing arm at that point. So those are some good pointers, and try it yourself. See what you get. Thank you.